bubbles. Get bubbles. Bye. Just bring in bubbles and stuff if you make it. Bring the bubbles. Oh my God. Goodbye, John. But you're wasting my credit even though you
So the Guyanese Critic is coming to you from the National Cultural Center, where you're having, you know, I always is behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on, when it's going on, why it's going on, where all the preps are being made for the shoot that will be broadcasted on the Guyanese Critic page live tomorrow on across a number of other platforms. It's going to be a virtual Diwali dance and song, and just to give you an understanding of what's going on, you got the artists making preparations, they're preparing the stage, you got everybody planning, managers and different, but you got the HJ boys down here, you got the guys from E-Networks. I know who is them girls, and I even know if they're beautiful because the face covered with masks, so I can say they're beautiful. Don't worry, we got all them fancy camera and fancy thing going on here. And them boys got the things from here to controlling the lighting and all them things. The guy straight to the back there, he controlling the lighting for the cultural center. But E-Networks got a crew here with all kind of sophisticated machinery, what is put in lower thirds and how the program is gonna run and how it comes up. That's being controlled from this guy here. Right, if you notice just the lower thirds there on this part here. But when you come over here, this is where the production comes out. This is a running program. So you see, you got the lower thirds and then you got a live feed that is coming directly from this camera up here. Right, them banner got full state-of-the-art production set up here. Now from this camera, you see here what's going on in the camera up top there. Right, you got this nice background. Let me go up there and see what's going on in terms of the background. Well, for now you're gonna see all them just bear. Hey, what's going on? Everything alright? So let me show you what's going on behind the scenes. Right? You got you got all of this is making up. You see them guys got a preparation. All of this is making up. There will be nobody here. This production will be coming to you live via the Guyanese Critic platform and a number of other platforms, television stations and so on. So look out for it tomorrow evening. And from the looks of things here, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of song and dance. You hearing the music? Yeah. So I can talk to this guy to explain to me just a little bit. Just explain to me. This is song and dance, and it's in tune with Diwali celebration. Tell me a little bit, not about just this, but Diwali and what Diwali means for Hindus and these kind of things. That is what I'm more interested in.
All right. Thank you. The big critic, right? In the house, we got Civica. You're literally in the house this evening. Aditya here. So, to all your viewers and who are looking on right now, this is the National Diwali Festival, or we want to call it National Diwali Program or Concert, which is being organized by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, spearheaded by young Minister Charles Ramsey. We have a team which you will see later on, or you will see in the completed. I don't want to give you the full details right now to bore
You
people.
shouldn't.
Yeah, to bore people, but later on you'll see the full details. You'll see faces that is no stranger, or faces that are no stranger to the Indian culture and more so the Guyanese culture. So you'll see that in the program. Work is going on in the background to ensure we bring the best and the best quality of show and what Diwali means to our viewers who will be looking at this virtually. You know, it's COVID-19. We're in a period where I have to mask up to talk to you. But later on, the persons performing will have a chance to maybe take their mask off and be able to present virtually to the audience abroad, here, wherever. Persons can tune in from all throughout the Caribbean and abroad and locally to have a feel of what Diwali is like in Guyana. That said, I know you asked me about Diwali. I know hundreds or thousands of your viewers may not be Hindus, but Diwali is a festival of light. Diwali is a festival of where we bring togetherness, the bond of happiness, the bond of unity, togetherness, friendship. All of it is there in this festivity of Diwali or Deepavali. It's what we call the return of good into our lives. Because the story would have told you return of Rama to Ayodhya. In the Hindu philosophy, Ayodhya is our heart. Ayodhya is not a geographical location, it's our heart. Rama is one who upholds truth, goodness, love, humility, respect, and so all of this, these thoughts in our minds.
From Makla this side.
Lower it a bit. Yeah. So that said, you know, it's happiness, peace, prosperity coming into our. We welcome that. People say, oh, you have to clean your yards, you have to clean the home, the surroundings. The Hindu, the philosophical thought of the Hindu is to clean your mind as well, clean your heart, clean your body or your entire being from anything negative that would affected it in the past. So if somebody harmed you in the previous year, somebody owe you money, say, and they didn't pay you, you know to your heart they can't pay you, buddy.
Forgiveness.
Now is the time to say, you know what, let me erase that. Not take out malice on the guy. So these are things that the Hindus are taught during the process of Diwali. So as we celebrate, we not only clean the surrounding, we not only do the decor and make it bright with lights, but its deeper meaning is to clean our hearts, clean our minds, clean our thought. Eventually, this what we call the Atma will be clean. And so when we understand the concept of Deepavali, that it's not just lighting diyas on the outside of our homes, but lighting your life. It's like, you know, bro, if you don't have a sweet in your pocket, you can't give me a sweet. You may have to go and steal that, and I don't want to encourage that. If you have a sweet and I ask you for a sweet, you can give me. Similarly, if I have light, happiness, and genuine humility in my heart, I can give it to you.
So by sharing.
Huh?
Sharing and caring.
And that is why the sweet meats are shared and distributed with the families, to show that during this time, we have the ability to give materially and sweet things of food. But it represents the ability for us to also forgive and to clean our hearts and share that type of love, which comes deep from within. So many people traditionally look at Diwali as just being lighting of diyas. But the philosophical and the deep meaning behind it is for us to enrich ourselves with love, friendship, humility, and these good qualities that comes with the festival.
Well said, my brother, well said. Thank
money
you.
is always there, right? Lakshmi means money, money, money. But let us not just get fooled by it. That is another concept I want to bring. Because in our books, the goddess represents Lakshmi, but she put it on the lower hand. And then she has a flower on her upper hand. And you will see 4 arms. You say, oh God get plenty hand. I go in your language sometimes. God doesn't have plenty hand. It just shows humility, love is superior to wealth. That's what it means for us as Hindus. It's significant. Because if you put money up and love below, we're going to live in a very miserable world. So the image is depicting love, togetherness, humility, simplicity, which is in a water, not flower. You know, you say a lily. It comes from the nastiest of place, a trench bottom, full of mud, garbage. But when it comes out to the top, it is pure, untouched, no mud on it. Clean, it smells good. The bees are attracted to it. This is normal. This is what we see on the road. And the money is there. So this means no matter where you come from in life, nothing stops you from being a good person, from being to shine, for you to spread love, for you to share, to be sharing and caring. So nothing stops you from that. That is why the lotus flower is seen during DIWALI around the place. Gives that message that nothing stops us from being clean-hearted, and money stays in the bottom hand. We should not be rich or have money and disrespecting money will control the world. Love control the world. So money is always there at the bottom.
Thanks for that positive message, brother. Cool. So you would have heard from one of our Hindu brothers. He has a very good understanding of Hinduism. And you got, again, for those of you who have just tuned in to the Guyanese Critic, this is a back-end scene of what's going on at the National Cultural Center, where a virtual concert, song and dance for Diwali is being shot, and you will get a live broadcast tomorrow evening on the Guyanese Critic platform and a number of other platforms. The Guyanese Critic coming to you from the National Cultural Center with a behind the scenes of the virtual Diwali song and dance, brought to you by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport.